We have officially been crowned the champions of the La Liga. However, our final game of the season is against Barcelona away from home in an El Classico. If only we didn't lose that one game against Valencia, that would have been a pretty intense way to try and get an unbeaten season. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 28th episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are playing our final two games in our championship winning La Liga season for the second time in a row against Granada and Barcelona. Since last time, we have done a very good job to just close out the games by not playing any of them. So I've kind of realised the point of me saying that was pretty useless. But if you're enjoying this series, make sure that you do smash the like button on this video to celebrate us finishing on top of the table. 8 likes today would be amazing, as well as subscribing to the channel if you are enjoying the series or if you are new for daily-ish Football Manager content coming your way. And I don't think there's much to cover. We've got a pretty good run going right now. We've got a lot of players that are in the top stats. I think that Núñez is basically confirmed as a top goal scorer. I think that the top assister is going to be a bit more of a close run. I did think that Dybala wasn't going to get caught, but from out of nowhere seemingly, Jose Gaya has managed to get quite a few assists. So I wouldn't mind bringing him into our squad actually. So he's definitely getting a scout, but 17 assists from 31 games is pretty impressive. I think Dybala's still been a better player, but we'll have to see if he can pick one up today as we are playing with this lineup. Núñez up top, Hazard, Odegaard, Dybala, Casemiro, Valverde, who is back from injury, Fabinho, Bastoni, Varane, Mendy and Courtois. Basically our best 11. We have a big break before our final game of the season against Barcelona, which is going to be a very intense one. As I said in the intro, I wish we hadn't lost that one against Valencia. That would have been a pretty intense way to end the season to hopefully get an unbeaten record, but it would be nice if we didn't lose any games in the run to the end of the year, because we still have the Champions League final to play in. So don't miss that episode, which should be out tomorrow, as long as I actually record it. That's kind of important to get content out. But early on in this game, it looks like it could be Granada with the opportunity, but we have picked it up and Núñez is running forward, looking for a pass or looking for a dribble. He can't find either, so he goes backwards, which we don't mind at all. And he's come in with Dybala getting an assist as well. I will take that. And Núñez getting another goal. And that's his 52nd of the season. He is a goal-scoring machine this year. 27 in the league now, I believe. That means he scored, I'm doing quick maths, 15 in other competitions. That is very impressive. And there's a solid header from Dybala to Núñez to get him the goal. And I'm more happy about the Dybala assist, to be honest, because I want him to beat Gaya. I want him to win the top assister. I want him to win Player of the Year, actually. I've invested a lot of money in him last year, and I'd like that to be justified with some awards. And Núñez has almost scored a goal there to put himself even further ahead in the Golden Boot race, but Dybala could get another assist here, and he doesn't as it goes off the crossbar. And now I'm just focusing on individual awards. I'm pretty confident we're winning this game. And I think we've already finished with a higher points tally than we did last. I think that last year we did get 101 points, something like that. But we'll have to take a look at that after this game. For now, we're on the ball, and Fabinho's just won himself a penalty. And I tell you what, if it comes up with the option, I'm going to change it to Núñez. I want him to get as many goals as physically possible. Try and beat some records. Try and get some points to his name. I don't know what points are. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I want him to get more goals to help him in the top goal scorer race, even though he's basically won it already. What's going to happen? Am I able to change it? No, it's going to Eden Hazard, who has missed a lot of penalties recently. We scored our last one off camera. Is he going to score this one? He does. Thank goodness. Okay, Hazard has not had the best season this year with only 13 goals scored, but he's mildly redeemed himself by finally scoring a penalty. His record has been appalling this year, and you know I'm actually checking it because it's been so bad, and I've been talking about it for ages. I would like to have some sort of a proof to show how bad he's actually been at taking penalties. Where is it? Pens. He's had 4 pens and he scored 2. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But before that, it was 3 and he scored 1. So that's pretty horrendous for someone with 19 penalties. Like, come on, you got to cut me some slack. I feel like justifiable to be mad at him about. You would expect him to score everyone with a 19 penalty, not even miss 2. Definitely wouldn't be getting half. He'd be taking off penalties for that. Casemiro's on the ball, playing it back to Varane. And Varane is going to switch it back out to Casemiro. And this is a very attacking game from us. I don't think we're giving Granada any chances to get a bite at the cherry to potentially get themselves a goal. Dybala's just about won another penalty there. I believe he has. He's gone down like a sack of potatoes. It's gone to VAR. It looked clean-ish to me, but it is a penalty. Apparently it's a surprising one. And this time we are actually going to give it to Dybala. He's got 17 penalties. I know that he's going to finish it. I am 100% confident. You know, I'll bet... I don't know. I have nothing to bet, but he's missed it. It's a good thing that I didn't bet anything. Yeah, okay. That's why you just don't change penalty takers in this game. Dybala's now stepping over the free kick. He'll score this, though. He won't. But Nunez finishes it, but he's offside. Dybala. Not exactly helping me not look like an idiot here. And it is a clear offside, apparently. No goal. We'll take a look at that replay just to see what is going down there. I don't know if that's... No, that is clear. That's pretty clear. He's strayed a wee bit there, but we have another opportunity straight afterwards. Are we going to get our third goal now? As Odegaard is played through by Nunez, Odegaard to whip it into Dybala, and he finally gets his goal. He's had a penalty opportunity. He's had a chance from a free kick that's hit the post, and now he's put it into the back of the net. He deserves it. No, does he deserve it? He missed a penalty. Yeah, he probably should have just scored that. He went too fancy. He should have just tried to place it in the bottom corner. I think that's been our problem with penalties. But Dybala has a chance to get another assist, and he does. Varane does score his third goal of the season, and now Dybala is surely above Gaia. I believe he was only 1 assist behind him, and now he's gone above him, and that's exactly what I want. Is it bad to hear about individual accolades more than an actual result? No, definitely not. That's just wanting the best for your players, I'm sure. Definitely. Dybala's had another opportunity. He's playing very well in this game, excluding, the penalty miss. I shouldn't have ever given it to him. But here's a corner opportunity now. It's not a good ball, is it? It's gone straight to them. It's pretty bad. But Hazard's injured, and that's not completely negative. That gives me an excuse to play Depay, and to be honest, I probably prefer Depay. He's an absolute goal-scoring machine somehow. I have no idea how Depay is as good as he is in this game, but I love him. And for like £23 million, why are you not signing him in every single set? He's so good. Odegaard's on the ball though. He plays it up to Nunez, back to Odegaard, over to Hazard, who's got a wee bit of a knot, but still running forward and still gets an assist as Nunez scores his 53rd of the season. This game is getting ridiculous already, and I tell you what, I feel like this video is going to be lengthy if I keep covering this. So I'm just going to simulate forward off camera, and you guys will see how many we've scored. To be honest, I think that now that I'm doing this, we'll probably only score like 1 more, or maybe concede some. If they score 5 goals from out of nowhere, I'll let you know. We'll even go to halftime. We'll finish this highlight and see what happens, but then we'll finish the second half by myself. This is kind of just because, it's completely because this is getting ridiculous now, and it's lovely to see goals and everything, but when you're trying to close out a season and you want to keep people watching your YouTube videos for the game against Barcelona, let's not focus on Granada too much. Well, that was an insane game. 10-1 is the final score. They had one one-on-one opportunity and they managed to put it away. We've got 3 goals for Nunez, 2 for Dybala, 1 for Hazard, 1 for Valverde, 1 for both of our centre-backs, and Dybala came away with 4 assists. So that's probably going to help his case to go on and be the top player of the season. In my opinion, that's just that's one of the best performances I've seen from anything in my life. Not just Football Manager players, just general things in the world is very, very impressive. And he's also the top for free kick goals. Very, very impressive. But Nunez is definitely winning the top goal scorer now with 29 goals from only 27 appearances, and Dybala is surely going to come away with the most assists as well, with 20 assists from 24 games. I looked at his age for a second there and it got me a wee bit confused. We're going to simulate forward and now play against Barcelona, the reason why you're all here, and then hopefully we'll get some season awards to wrap up the year. surely Dybala is winning something. Final day of the season away from home against Barcelona. I feel like this is probably the worst possible scenario for an away from home last game. But we've already won the league and we've already beaten our last year's points tally. Because last year we drew 4 games and lost 2. This year we've only lost 1 and drawn 3. So if we can get another win here, 105 points. That's not too bad at all. Can we do it? Against Barcelona, I have some bad news though. Varane is out for not only this game, but also the Champions League final. He is one of the most important players in our team, but it's lucky that we have Militao, who can do a very good job in central defence, as well as Garcia, who could even come off the bench if we really do need him. But for now, this is the squad that we're going with. It's the exact same as the last game, because why would you change it after that performance? Except Militao, of course, has to come in for Varane. And we're going to jump straight into this game with the hopes of getting another brilliant 10-1 win. Maybe. I wouldn't mind it at all. I'm pretty certain that we haven't conceded more than 2 goals in a single league game this season, apart from 1 match. So we've got a pretty solid defensive record as well. As long as we can keep that in shape right now and come away with some goals and not run away from Pedri as he's running towards us, we should be in good shape to win this game. But that didn't instill me with confidence early on in this one. But Odegaard is on the ball. He's taken a great touch there. And now Núñez is kind of playing as the dummy there. But Odegaard can't quite get the shot off. Maybe the chance isn't over yet. He has taken it out of play from Coutinho's touch. I think that there's a highlight over and done with. Dybala is now trying to get even more assists from this corner. But unfortunately, that one's not his best ball of all time. And after 4 minutes, it does look like it's a very end-to-end sort of game. Any fan in this stadium will certainly be excited to see what the result will end up being. As Barcelona is only going to finish in 3rd place, we're only going to finish in 1st place. It's all set in stone. Valencia's done a good job to come as close as they have to us. And they did a very good job to beat us. I really wish that didn't happen, but if we can win this one, it would be an amazing end to the season. And Pedri is on the ball right now, trying to spoil that, but luckily the shot goes wide. And it does maybe look like Barcelona have a wee bit of an edge on us today, so I am going to move back down to a balanced mentality. They have some insane players in their team, let's be real here. You know, Griezmann, Messi, De Jong, even Pedri is a really good talent in this game. So I'd imagine most of their players that are young have gotten even better since the start of the save. But I'm hoping that our young players have gotten even better, you know, more than their young. You get what I'm trying to say here. Ter Stegen's on the ball, playing it out to Todibo, who is one of the young players that I imagine has gotten a lot better. But that ball is not too great. But that header is not too great either, as they're back on the ball. Pedri, he seems to be running the show in this midfield region, but Valverde puts in a good tackle. It's back to Courtois, and we've played it back to the goalkeeper. Can we see a goal? No, that was the chance. The chance was that it was coming close to the goal. I haven't seen that for quite some time. I don't want to have to see it again, though, to be honest, Football Manager. They're not good highlights. They're not real highlights. It's you passing it back to the goalkeeper. You're not going to expect Courtois to miss that one. If he did in this game, I'd be pretty fuming. Please don't let him do it in the Champions League final. That would just be soul-crushing. But Dybala's on the ball right now, playing over to Casemiro, over to Fabinho, who can potentially put a ball in, but he plays it back to Dybala. Probably the right decision. He's offside. He's offside. He was offside. He wasn't offside. How he has not scored that is absolutely beyond me. He's just needed to put it slightly more inside of the post. I wasn't concerned at all because I thought he was offside. But with 1 minute of additional time to go, we have one final opportunity. Well, I'm assuming it's one final opportunity. And I'm hoping it's coming our way. As Mendy puts it over to Núñez. Don't shoot from here. He tries to get a ball in. Hazard gets it once again into Mendy. It's gone in. That is so unfortunate for Ter Stegen. But I shouldn't be complaining at all. We are 1-0 up away from home against Barcelona. And that is such a soft effort. Such a poor goal to concede. But again, I shouldn't be complaining. Ter Stegen has had a mare. But Mendy is not complaining. Now, I'm not complaining, even though I kind of sound like I've been complaining about it the whole time. But I'm not happy with the performance so far. It's not actually been good enough. We've been dominated by this Barcelona side. Odegaard seems demoralised by that, but he can harden up. He's got the worst rating in the team, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking about bringing you off now, based off that performance and statistics that I'm seeing here. Odegaard, you're not exactly in a position to be talking back to me at this point in time. Pedri, once again, picking up the ball in the midfield, passes it into Coutinho, plays it through to Griezmann, and it's gone into the back of the net. And just like that, we've lost our lead. At least we held on to it for like 10 minutes. That's better than I expected, to be honest. But no, that's not really better than I expected. I thought we were going to ride out on that 1-0 lead and potentially just get that win. But come back onto level terms. And I would like to see us get all 3 points to end the season on a high and go into this Champions League with the form on our side, as well as the players, the reputation, all that kind of stuff. But it looks like we might have to settle with a draw, and I am going to make my first substitutions of the game, with the first one being Odegaard to come off for Depay after, that back chat in the dressing room. It's not necessary. We're also going to bring off Valverde. We're going to do our captain, Casemiro, because I want him fully fit for the next game in the Champions League final. I haven't mentioned we're in the Champions League final in the next game. In the next episode, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss that. You don't actually need to like, but would be helpful anyway. Pastoni's played it all the way back to our goalkeeper. Can we please see a goal as a result of a goalkeeper back pass? It's not happened for ages. It used to be a thing. Is it going to keep being a thing? It's not a thing. It's not a thing anymore. They've patched it. It was in last Football Manager. It's not anymore. And I'm not happy about it, to be honest. With 5 minutes to go, that would have been a beautiful way to end the season. But I think that we're going to have to settle with an away-from-home draw against Barcelona, which, to be fair, is a pretty solid result. We're bringing Fabinho off. Even though I'm not certain we can play him against this club, Liverpool. That doesn't matter. We'll focus on that later. We'll get to that bridge when we get to it. We were unlucky today. And let's just settle with the league and 103 points. A draw is not bad. It wasn't our best performance ever, which concerned me more. But now we just have to refocus onto the Champions League final against Liverpool, who we've finished in 4th place in the Premier League. So it's not the best side ever, but certainly not a bad team. But, you would back us, and we're just going to simulate forward a few days to see if we can get any awards for the Spanish La Liga. Are we going to see anything? Surely our players are winning a bunch of awards here. Like, we've done pretty well this year. I think that Dybala, Nunez obviously is one golden boot, I would assume. And I think the confirmation of that is coming through right now. We've got record high points of 103. Don't mind that at all. Christensen lifts the trophy. He played 1 game. I told you at the start of the year he wasn't going to be a crucial player in their team. We've also got Tete performing well. Why am I focused on this when there's clearly some awards going on right now? Yep, let's move on. It's Dybala that has been awarded the Spanish League Player of the Year. Of course, I'm going to congratulate him on the award. Gaia is in 3rd place. Nunez is in 2nd place. I think those are pretty fair rankings. Mendy was the one who won it last year, with Carvajal just behind him. But this time it's our attacking man, Dybala, that's won it. Nunez wins the top goal scorer award, with Suarez just behind him. With only a 7-goal gap, he's done an amazing job this year. What a signing he has been. Courtois is named as the Golden Glove, and that's always going to happen. He conceded 13 goals all year with 26 clean sheets. To be fair, Oblak isn't a huge distance away from him, as well as Silson as well. There's some pretty good clean sheet records in this division, but he definitely deserves it. I'm pretty certain he won it last year as well. If he didn't, it would be an absolute broad daylight robbery, but he has. And we've also got me claiming the Manager of the Year, win ratio of 86%. Don't mind if I do, Zidane getting 3rd place. I would argue that the Valencia manager could justify being above me after finishing 9th place last year. They have bounced back very well. But I'm not going to complain about it at all. We've got a lot of players featured in the best 11 for the year, including Nunez, Casemiro, Valverde, Bastoni, Carvajal, Varane, Courtois. Dybala on the bench. Sorry. Can't agree with that one. We've also got Mendy, who could be on the bench. Probably doesn't deserve to be in the starting lineup after Guy's amazing record this year. But a very positive thing that we're seeing here, Vinicius Jr. also featured in the best team of the year. So he's going to come back from loan next year and hopefully be one of the best players in our team, especially as a rotation option. But he's definitely going to be looking to push for those first team positions. But that is all she wrote for the La Liga this year. And that is all she wrote for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you do tune in to tomorrow's episode where we will be facing Liverpool in the Champions League final for the second time. We're not even facing a different team. We're facing literally the exact same team in the Champions League final as we did last year. Last year we won it 2-1. Can we get the exact same result? This time it's in Russia. Last time it was in Turkey. I mean, that's not too far away from each other, you know, geographically. Surely we can get the same result. We've got Jovic as the top goal scorer, Depay with the most assists. We're doing well so far. Let's put the cherry on top of the cake and let's get this win. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. And I'll see you all later.